Right.
but cumulatively they make to change potentially a world. Let's talk about that in education. And you've got a wonderful illustration of when Fethullah Gulen decided he was going to help set up a school, and he had a board of directors for the school. We all know how important directors for schools are, aren't they? Well, just explain to us what Gulen expected of his directors.
That they would just give what was necessary. He visited someone whom he knew who had this well-appointed home with 2 bedrooms filled with full bedroom equipment, and he said, "What's the second bedroom for? Because that one is for your wife and you." "Well, that one is for my son." "Where's your son?" "Well, he's adult. He's gone. He doesn't work. He doesn't live at home anymore." And Gulen said, "Okay, I want all of the stuff from that bedroom for the dormitory that I'm trying to establish, so that kids without income coming from Eastern Anatolia to attend this school with no place that they can afford to stay can stay at this dormitory here with a well-appointed, well-furnished bedroom." And he repeated that exercise any number of times. So it's part his charisma that made that possible. But if I can leap from that incipient example of how he was starting to build educational institutions of a particular sort that made it possible for those who might otherwise not be able to afford to get an education to do so. If I fast forward from that to my last visit to Australia in 2017, okay, thank you. My age, you don't remember the years. And I visited this town, you've probably not heard of it. It's called Sydney. And there was a Hizmet established high school in the suburbs of Sydney. And I visited it and I talked with the kids and stuff. And there was a project in which the juniors and seniors in that school were engaged. And it was a project for which they were responsible. And that is that on the school grounds, they were raising organic vegetables, not easily come by in the area where the school is located. So first of all, they were becoming very intimately aware of what it takes to grow food. It's not just I go into the market and I buy it, but the farmer who produces it has to worry about the soil, has to worry about the sun, has to worry about the rain, has to worry about all the things that go into actually producing food. And then they were selling it around the neighborhood, and the neighbors were happy to have it because there were no organic vegetables elsewhere. But the proceeds from selling the organic vegetables were sent to a village in West Africa that needed a water system that they didn't have and couldn't afford, but was provided there for a long distance by these kids. So here these juniors and seniors, they're 16, 17, 18 years old, are from stem to stern not just being book educated, but educated in all kinds of ways about how the world can work and the world should work, and playing a role in improving the world. So part of their education is to help others. So by the time they're out of high school, that's like in their blood.